Chief Executive Officer of the Water and Sewage Authority, Poon-King, says WASA is making every effort to improve the supply of water to households that have been getting a poor supply. He says the harsh dry weather of 2019 and 2020 and the below-average wet season last year have not made it easy. Ian Wason has more.
Several communities have been complaining of not getting a steady supply of potable water. In fact, many households would have realized that the water schedule has been changed and therefore there is no water on some days they have come to expect. WASA's CEO, Poon-King, explains they have taken water from the better supplied areas to give to areas that are worse hit. He says because of the weather, the reservoirs have not been at a level they would like. And this is why he is urging consumers to conserve water as much as possible. The WASA CEO says he has not ignored the plights of the citizens.
We have heard, for example, the complaints in some of the areas in Barrackpore and so on. And we have put focus on that. We had some complaints in the Port of Spain area, and we're looking at those. So when complaints do arise, we first try to get water via pipe, and then we use the trucks to supplement.
Mr. Poon-King says 60% of WASA's water is surface water, for example, rivers, reservoirs, etc., while 20% is groundwater, like wells, and another 20% comes from the sea through the desalination plants. While desalination plants are not affected by the weather, he explains why it is not feasible to increase the number of the desal plants.
The desalination process is a very expensive process. And as you rightly said, you take water from the sea and convert it into potable water. It's energy intensive, costly.
The WASA CEO notes that WASA has a high supply of water in the wet season, and it's the dry season where the issues really lie. He adds when it comes to the adjustment of the water schedules, citizens can be kept up to date on WASA's website to know exactly when they will get water in the taps. Ian Wason, TTT News.